The use of menstrual cups is a regular thing now, but should those with underlying medical conditions such as endometriosis, adenomyosis, and other conditions be using them? Can a healthy woman develop medical issues from it? Why do women love the cup so much? I spoke to my endometriosis specialist doctor about this and did some of my own research of people's experiences to understand things better. And here is what I found. So before I start, it's important to add a disclaimer here. I'm not a medical professional. I have never used a menstrual cup because I am medically not allowed to do so, which I will share more about in this video ahead. So if you have any questions or concerns, then please always speak to your doctor about using a menstrual cup or any menstrual hygiene product. Now, what is a menstrual cup? Usually made of medical grade silicone, some are even made of latex or rubber. The menstrual cup is a hygiene device, mostly shaped like a bell with a stem at the end of it. A menstrual cup is inserted in the vagina in order to catch the shedding lining of the uterus, the period blood. It's supposed to be taken out and washed every few hours, so you should not leave it longer than 12 hours as you may become prone to infections. Foul smells also, and in some rare cases, even toxic shock syndrome, TSS. After washing the menstrual cup, you just insert it back in and you are good to go. It's supposed to replace the use of tampons and sanitary pads. So why do women love the menstrual cup so much? So after reading many posts, watching some YouTube videos, seeing people I know advocate menstrual cups on social media, and then the ads that pop up. So here are 4 of the most common reasons why women love them so much. Number 1, it's cost effective. The menstrual cup has a long life. It's supposed to last anywhere from 3 to 5 to even 10 years, and the cost is around $20 to $40 US dollars. Although it is recommended that you buy 2 cups so that you can alternate between them during the day. I read some stories about how some women accidentally flushed their menstrual cup down the toilet, and in that case, having a second cup seems like a sensible idea. Number 2, it can be worn for long hours. Now, a menstrual cup can be worn for up to 12 hours, and many find this very convenient as they can place the cup in their vagina and forget about it as they go about their day. Number 3, it feels like it's not there. Many women are so comfortable in it that they don't feel like it's even there. It gives them that confidence and freedom to even wear what they wish to. Number 4, it's good for the environment. Many advertisers and environmentally conscious people love this point. Tampons and pads are known to end up in landfills rotting away, but the menstrual cup makes sure that doesn't happen. Instead, you're using 1 cup for many years without contributing negatively to the environment. Now, let's move on to the other side. Why do women not love menstrual cups? So before I jump into the health aspect of it, let me explain some of the issues users of the menstrual cup have faced. Number 1, leakage. On heavy flow days, the blood can leak out from the menstrual cup, which has led women wearing a sanitary pad along with their menstrual cups, which then kind of defeats the purpose of using a menstrual cup. So therefore, some women tend to wear sanitary pads for their heaviest days and then change over to a menstrual cup on non-heavy days. Sounds sensible and reasonable. Number 2 is spillage. So when taking out the menstrual cup, you are supposed to gently pinch at the bottom of it and pull it out gently. When pinched too high up, which is possible if you're in a rush, then blood tends to spill out and go everywhere on toilets and clothes. It isn't great if that happens in a public toilet or someone else's home. So, tough one there. Number 3, get stuck. There are many women who have had to go to an accident emergency to get their menstrual cup out because the cup has moved too high up to get a grip of it. And number 4, washing the menstrual cup in public toilets. Some women dislike the idea of washing their menstrual cups in public toilets, where they need to step out of the cubicle and wash the cup in front of others, which also means that you will need to have a spare cup handy. Now, let's get to the real topic, why I'm really here. Are there any dangers to using a menstrual cup? Now, as someone who is battling chronic invisible illnesses, such as for me, it's endometriosis, adenomyosis, PCOS, MCAS, painful bladder syndrome, EDS, and being disabled, it is always important to inform myself of my menstrual hygiene options, whether it will make my life easier or hinder my health. I found very scattered information online about the challenges of those with chronic conditions. For example, healthline.com suggests that those with 4 medical conditions should consult their doctor before using them. And the 4 conditions are, and I'm going to quote Healthline, vaginismus, which can make vaginal insertion or penetration painful. Then there's uterine fibroids, which can cause heavy periods and pelvic pain, endometriosis, which can result in painful menstruation and penetration, and variations in uterine position, which can affect cup placement, unquote. But doesn't this list seem very limited? So from whatever information I find online, it's all quite confusing and incomplete. So I spoke to my gynecologist about this while making a health plan after my endometriosis excision surgery that took place in September 2019. Now, if you would like to know more about this, then I'll be linking the videos. So I was keen on trying the menstrual cup despite reading conflicting information that it may or may not increase pains in those who have endometriosis, adenomyosis, and other conditions. So I wanted clarity on that. My doctor explained that in general, using a menstrual cup is safe if you boil it at the end of each cycle. Wash it after every use and change it after every 4 to 5 hours. But that's in general for healthy women. But those who use the menstrual cup that have endometriosis, adenomyosis, bladder issues, bowel issues, and even regular UTIs, amongst other conditions, should speak to their doctor. For example, women who have endometriosis on their bowel or bladder region may find having a cup inside that presses on both those areas could add to their excruciating pains. In fact, some women with no underlying medical conditions have found it tougher to urinate and excrete with a menstrual cup. So imagine someone who does have a medical condition. Those who experience painful sex, also known as dyspareunia, may also find their periods to be more painful with the use of menstrual cups. She went on to tell me that anyone sensitive to medical grade silicone will need to be careful as well. It's essential that anyone who has a known chronic condition should speak to their doctor before adding a foreign device into their vagina, which is what I did and was advised that with my medical conditions and the areas where endometriosis was found during surgery, I should avoid using a menstrual cup. If you don't have a medical condition and do see a change in cramping during your periods, then it's always best to speak to a doctor and clear any doubts. I also wish to draw your attention to how crazy and extreme it can get if you don't take care of your hygiene when using a menstrual cup, because we don't really know how our own body will react to something foreign. So this is what happened according to a Daily Mail report. A woman aged 36 had to have both her feet amputated after a menstrual cup infection spread to her kidneys, lungs, and liver. She suffered TSS, toxic shock syndrome, which is rare, but it can happen, and it's important that we're aware of it. If you would like to read more about her case, then I'll be linking that article in the description box. Also, someone on Instagram shared their story of having no pre-existing medical conditions, but ended up in the hospital with PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, from using a menstrual cup. If you would like to read further on studies conducted on menstrual cups, then I'll link an article in the description box that should be a good article to start you off with. Now, I believe that no matter whichever form of menstrual hygiene products we use, it's important for us to be aware of our body and the signs it gives us, whether we're having medication or using a tampon, sanitary pad, menstrual cup, or even an intimate wash. Choosing what menstrual products to use should be a matter of choice only based on your health and your ability to maintain the level of hygiene required for that product, rather than you looking to save the environment. There are so many things we can do in our everyday lives to lead a more cost-effective and environmentally friendly existence. For example, use reusable products rather than plastic cups, spoons, and bags. Segregate your waste into compostable waste, recyclable waste, and toxic waste. Turn off the tap when you brush your teeth and even have shorter showers, or maybe use a bucket and a mug instead for your baths. There are tons of ways out there to be kinder to the environment and for it to be lighter on the pocket. But if you're wondering what other environmentally friendly menstrual hygiene options are out there, then I hope to answer that in my next video. And so I'll end this video here, leaving you with a request. Please use products that work for you and your body. It's just what they say about fashion. Wear what you're comfortable in. Just the same way, choose products that keep you as safe and as comfortable as possible. If you would like to share your experiences or your take on this video of mine, then I would love to hear from you. The comment section is all yours. Also, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.